We're introducing a new waste collection service to comply with legislation basically. The red lidded bin is for plastics, metals and cartons, and the blue lidded bin is for mixed paper, card and cardboard. So the service will work that on week 1, this bin will be collected with your general waste. Week 2, it'll be the red lidded bin. Week 3, back to the general waste. And in week 4, it'll be the blue lidded bin. In the blue lidded bin, you can recycle mixed paper, card and cardboard, okay? So the important thing is here, it's clean and dry. If you flatten it, then you'll get more in the bin. What we don't want to see in the bin is dirty pizza boxes or kebab boxes or things like that. So that kind of waste just goes in your general waste bin. So in your red bin, you can recycle plastics, metals and cartons. So with plastics, it's pots, tubs and trays and plastic bottles. With metals, it's cans, it's aerosols, it's the cartons that you get, maybe a quiche or something like that. Cartons, it's milk cartons or fruit juice cartons and the like. What's really important is they're rinsed and squashed to give you more space in the bin. And we don't want to see glass in this bin, okay? No glass. So for glass recycling, what we're asking the public to do is to take their glass to community recycling points. The reason why we're not collecting it curbside is because the deposit return scheme that the Scottish Government will be implementing next year will see about 80 to 90% of the glass that's currently in the recycling market going into a 20 pence deposit. So if you buy a bottle of juice in a glass bottle, you take it back to the shop and you get your 20 pence back. Therefore there won't be very much glass in the recycling market. So what we're looking at is community bring points where you can take your glass. If you can't take your glass to community bring points, you can of course deposit it in your general waste bin, but we'd obviously prefer that you took it to a community bring point for your glass. Yeah, your bin will be collected in the same way as it is now. So what will happen is when you get your new bins, you'll get a collection calendar on the side of the bin. That collection calendar will show you which week you put out which bin. So if you currently have a service which collects on a Tuesday, you'll still get your bins collected on a Tuesday. All will be asked that you do is you put the bin out by 6:30 on the day of the collection and you put it with the handles facing curbside. So on the blue lidded bin, you'll see that there's a single notch at the edge here. And on the red lidded bin, you'll see that there's 2 notches. And those notches then distinguish the bin for those with visual impairment, so it makes it simpler to determine which bin is which. So under the new arrangements, if you get these kind of purple sacks as free issue for the council to get rid of your rubbish, then we will provide you with a red sack for your metals, plastics and cartons, and for your paper and card, a blue sack. So these sacks open up like this, and they have a weight in the bottom so that you can see that they'll stay in place even in a windy day. So if you live in a flat at the moment and you use a communal bin or like a large bin outside that you share with your neighbours, then for the recycling service we'll be providing the same kind of bins, one with a blue lid and one with a red lid. And what you'll see with those bins is they have a slot in the lid which allows you to put the recycling in. So like you do with your general waste where you take it from your house down to the communal bin, the same will be with the recycling. So we would ask you in your flat to collect your recycling in your kitchen area and then take it down to the communal bin, either for metals and plastics and cartons in the red lidded bin or in the blue lidded bin, paper and card.